One of my blue collar workers, all my YouTubers. Hope everybody having a good day out there. Just another day. Is Friday for me. I actually got tomorrow off, so it's actually a real Friday for once. So I don't know. There really ain't been much going on. We've just been kind of running pipe as usual. It's not really too much I've been able to show. Just kind of trying to figure out how to fit pipe through. One thing I noticed is that engineers, when they design these systems, they don't take a lot of stuff into consideration. So I know one thing that our training center's been talking about is trying to get some CAD programming classes going, because number one, we'd rather have pipe fitters in there doing the work. Like, that would add to our work, but also because there's different things that you come across. And this isn't just in this trade, like this is across the board. Engineers are really smart. They go to school and they learn how to design these things, but they don't have actual hands-on experience with some of this stuff. So they might see a spot that they think they can run some pipe because the numbers match, but they don't take into consideration pipe hangers and how to make pipe hangers work and fit in that area. So we just kind of been dealing with that this last week here. Other than that, really ain't much new with me, man. It's been the same old thing. I do have one of my homeboys. Hopefully he sees this video, but I'm pretty proud of him. He was in federal prison. He was on my indictment. He went through some struggles, and he come from a similar background as me. We was talking about him getting a union job. He's down in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and then he just so happened to have the next day he had an opportunity to present himself. His roommate had came back, asked him if he was interested in any kind of union work, so he went down and applied for the laborers union down there, and it sounds like he gonna get in. So I always like to see that. Like I told him, it's like, just take it serious, because it's definitely a blessing. If you get on a union construction job, that's game changing from the background that we came from. So all the best to him. I hope it works out, and whatever I can do to help, just like anybody else. Like on this channel, that's my whole goal, man, is just see everybody win. And obviously the trades ain't for everybody, but I feel like it's definitely something for people who are looking for something, who are not happy in what they're doing, or who just don't really have an idea what they want to do. It's definitely something good to investigate. So there's that. Then I was just thinking about some of the key things, because here's the thing, man. Like, it's not just about work. It's not just about I always try to mix in a little bit of life goals and things that I've learned, picked up along the way. Obviously, I'm a little bit older now. I think I'm about to be 44 coming up this next month. And I've been through the ringer, man. Like, I've been 20 years in prison, gang life, street life. Now I'm working the trade life. So I mean, I've learned from a lot of different people. I've had a lot of different experiences that have taught me things. So one thing that I always want to try to do is try to put a little bit of life skills in there too, because it's not just about go getting a trade and that's it. Like, there's a lot of options and a lot of opportunities. If you're not looking for them, you're gonna miss out. So at the end of the day, everybody should just be trying to be the best they can be, whatever it is, whether it's in the trade or just generally in life, whatever. And it's just kind of one of the things. Like, how do you unlock your full potential? Like, that's always kind of something I'm thinking, like, how do I unlock my full potential? Because I always know that I can do better, I can do more. It doesn't matter if I'm doing good right now. I always know there's room for improvement. So something to think about that is how can you unlock your most potential and be the best you can be. And it's always going to be a work in progress. Like, there's never going to be an end goal. Like, all right, I made it. Like, even if your plan is, I want to be a millionaire, you get to be a millionaire, that can't just be the end. Then what? Then you're done? You just give up? So it's always like a constant theme of, how can I better myself? How can I enhance my position? And some people's paces are going to be a little bit different. Like, some people are going to take time out and do the family thing, and that's going to take up a lot of their motivation towards other things, because now they have a family that's something that's important to them, that they're gonna put resources and time and energy into. And then there's some people like myself that kids is just not really my thing. Like, Nothing against anybody that has kids. It's just I just know my mentality. Like that's too much for me. Like I don't have that. But no matter what you're doing, whether it's being a father or a mother or a worker or a foreman or a project manager, like you always got to try to strive to be the best you can be. And one of the things that's helped me is realizing, like, I know I come off real cocky a lot of times, and I think that throws some people off at times. It's not my intention to be cocky. I'm a confident person. But at the same time, I always know that there's other people that know more than me. Like, nobody knows everything, and I might know a lot. Maybe I don't know a lot. Maybe I don't know nothing, but I think I know a lot. But I know that everybody else, they know things that I don't know. Like, they've had different experiences, so that they've focused their energy into learning different things. So everyone you come in contact with, you gotta look at them as a resource. Like, not that you're trying to get nothing from them for free, because you should never really, it should always be about what you can do. You can't base your philosophy on what other people can do for you. But at the same time, you can definitely recognize that there's people that have skills and learning and knowledge that you don't have, and you can pick up on that, and that's a resource. Like, they ain't got to be your friend. They could just be somebody that you might not even care for them, but you can still learn something for them. So if you constantly are trying to look for that and seek out that education, that knowledge from people you come in contact with, I feel like that kind of gives you a head start, because instead of having to find things out from doing it the hard way, you're gaining experience from people that have already went through that. So, for instance, on a job site, like, obviously I'm an apprentice, so everybody knows more about this than I do, but there's still some times where I come up with some good ideas that other people didn't think about, and it's not because I'm smarter than them or nothing. It's just because I look at it from a different lens, and that's always important. But everybody I work with, like, I feel like most people I work with, they get along with me all right. They don't dislike working with me. I try to be an asset to the team and not a drag on the team. But everybody I work with, I'm constantly trying to ask questions, or I'm trying to watch and see what they do. And it's not to try to hype them up. It's just because I'm just a curious by nature type of person. So whatever somebody else is doing, like, I want to learn that too. I want to see how you did that. Like, how'd you think of that? Like, this is what I'm thinking. Is what I'm thinking wrong? Or if it is wrong, why is it wrong? Or if it's right, is there other ways besides my way? Like, if you're always kind of trying to learn something, it kind of takes a lot of the struggle away from bettering yourself. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, that's what you're doing by taking these experiences from other people. And at the same time, hopefully they take some experiences away from you. So it's not about being bossy or trying to tell anybody how to do anything, but you can still share your knowledge or your input or your view of things. And if you can find the way to do that without coming across as being a jerk about it, people tend to respect that. So I don't know, maybe that's just a little rambling rant that don't make sense, but like I said, I'm always thinking about things, and end of the day, I just want to see everybody win and do good, man. So for me, that's been my strategy to try to enhance myself, try to better myself, is I always look at everybody I'm around, anybody I come in contact with, what can I learn from this person? And if you can do that, you just opened up a whole encyclopedia of knowledge, because everybody got something they can teach you. So with that, hope everybody has a good day. Keep on striving to be the best you can be. I believe in you, so if I believe in you, I don't even know you. So you should believe in yourself. With that, have a good day.